Hey there, welcome to Back of the Landing Net. Down here at Upton Lakes in Devon. It's a bit of a family retreat location, couple of lakes, log cabins, lovely. But you probably noticed already, yeah? Matt, you haven't been in it for a while, have you?
No, I haven't, no. It's been a few years.
It has, hasn't it? I bet you've been watching Back of the Landing Net since you left?
No.
Have you? I bet you've been out doing a bit of fishing from time to time, have you? Keeping your rods in?
No, not really.
Probably excited about having a session today though, aren't you?
No.
Good. Alright, well, you know, let's talk more fishing, that's what we say. So you remember how to set everything up and all that?
Not really.
Right, okay, well, let's get on with it.
It's raining.
In terms of stocking, really not sure what's in it, to be honest. Asked around a fair bit on the internet, looked at the usual websites and couldn't find a lot of details. First hour, we've had 3 or 4 bream between us. Really small bream as well, you know, like they shouldn't be even taking the bait, to be honest. But we're going to persevere. Lake record is claimed to be about, you know what I mean? They ducked off now. Lake record, they're saying is over £30, which would be unbelievable. But there are a good head of 20s by all accounts. But you know, until we've had a good fish, had a chat to some of the other guys fishing it, we won't really know. So keep you posted. Right, okay. Bait wise, got a lovely bucket mix for PVA bags. It's got all sorts in there. Oil free pellets, hemp, some krill ground bait. Going to be using that. Right?
What are you using?
Yeah, just going through the old bucket mix of all.
Still using the old boilers?
Yeah, boilies. Yeah, still doing them. Yeah.
You're still using the old cling film bags,
Yep. Cling film bags.
You want to use Spam and Green Giant, mate. I swear to go. Double whammy to get hungry. Bit of bread. Who's that?
There you go. There you go. Well, you've heard it now. There you go. Spam and Green Giant. Right, I just wanted to get back to bait, really. I know I was actually trying to explain the bait when Matt interrupted, but yeah, I think it's quite important to say what I'm using because it'll kind of reflect a lot of what I'm experimenting with and Chris is experimenting with this year, really. 2 new baits from Mistral this year, both designed in conjunction with Leon Bartrop. Got one called 4 Seasons, which would be for your syndicate water or tougher water, something that you can use throughout the year and keep working with. Another called Day Ticket, which I'm going to be using on this session, something which has been designed to work and have an instant impact on any day ticket water, really. We will be giving you more details of those later in the year. Leon will be joining us for a session at some point, and he'll take delight in giving you more details into how and why they're going to be such effective baits. But you know, we know it's something he's been working on for a long time, and he's really chuffed with it. So definitely giving that a go. I've also got, by the way, today, although I'm using Day Ticket today, the 4 Seasons bait that he's got, lovely white and pink fluoro pop-ups. I've got 1 rod on those today, so if it takes one of those, I'll let you know. But I'm bright pink, bright white, you can't go wrong with that. I've got the most incredible kind of stick mix, bag mix to go in with a few boilies, just to get the fish kind of fizzing around and just keep a scent in the baited up areas really. There you go, have a look at that if you can. Now I've got all sorts in there, bits of crushed boilie, bits of hemp, bits of some of the krill ground bait. I've got some of the new Krilla slime glug from Mistral. I mean, it is all potent stuff, and I'm so convinced that that is going to do its job. I want that to really nestle into the bed. I've picked 2 or 3 spots out for us, and I want really the scent to stay in the bottom. So as I'm putting this in, a few boilies going in, a bit more of that going in, just kind of topping up the area, keeping the scent there and keeping carp staying there and coming back and keeping them interested. So we'll give it a whirl. I've heard it's not been fishing amazingly, to be honest with you, but you know, if we can get anything as a bonus, considering my time here is going to be 1 hour here, 2 hours there, because really I'm down here for a family trip really. So yeah, fingers crossed managed to winkle something out anyway on this new day ticket boilie. Right, the rain's just starting to come down quite heavy now. We've got to nip out for a little bit in an hour or so, so I'm probably going to knock it on the head for now. I'll be honest with you, Matt went to go make us a cup of tea about an hour ago. I haven't seen him since, so I don't know where he is, but anyway, a couple more nights. Hopefully going to squeeze in a few more hours here and there, but I've certainly got some bait in a few spots now, so hopefully that's a couple of spots we'll be able to revisit and hopefully nick a carp off of. But yeah, had confirmation there definitely are a good few 20s in here now, and that 130. So definitely some fish in here to aim for, so fingers crossed, and I'm going to go and have a look and find out where Matt's got to, because he's not here. Right, I'm just taking a bit of a breather now. I'm going to head out into town and get some dinner. No carp for me just yet, but some of our viewers on the Back of the Landing Net website have submitted some of the catches they've made. It's been a really difficult start to the year, so well done to these guys. Well done guys. On the subject of the Back of the Landing Net website and forum, if you haven't had a look, do take a look. There's a fishing directory on there with about 700 UK venues. We've got some venues in France as well. We've got a forum on there, which is an unbelievable forum. The guys on there are really helpful, really friendly, and we organise a fair few social events as well. We've got one coming up which is going to be 48 hours on Woodland Lake at Coking Farm, which is going to be open to Back of the Landing Net website members. So if you haven't signed up or you haven't taken a look, go and have a look. It's definitely worth a visit. We're on there pretty much every day, to be honest with you. So yeah, it'd be good to see new faces. Cheers. Well, there we go, first carp of the session for me. A lovely common carp, taken on a day ticket boilie, just under the rod tips. Very, very welcome. Back of the Landing Net. Well, there we go. Bit of a treat actually. As I said, I had no idea there was tench in here, but just got this lovely little tench. Made up with that, really made up with that. So bit of a bonus. So probably about 7 bream, 1 carp, and I say first tench of the season. So lovely stuff. Back of the landing net. One of the things people are always talking about this time of year is what line do we put on our spool. Obviously everybody's spooling up for the new year. One thing I was delighted about when we got our association with Gardener Tackle was being able to use the GT 80 plus line. I've got it in 12 pound strength on all of my lines. The casting distance is unbelievable. It's probably the fastest sinking line I've ever used. Nice dark green colour. I've tried it in several different waters now, and it looks invisible underwater, just testing it in the margins there. And the knot strength, again, unbelievable. So that's something I'm really happy with this year. I think you get over 1,000 metres on the spool as well. So yeah, that's what I'm using. That's what Chris is using, and yeah, we've done some tests with the casting as well, and it's actually added a bit to our cast. So can't grumble at that. So nice. Woo. There we go. Hope you can see him all right. The light's starting to fade a bit, but second tench in about 10 minutes, and forgot what lovely fish they are. Actually, I can't think before this session when my last one was. So really made up with that. Yeah. Back of the landing net. Do you know what? I think I'm going to call it a day there. Get back to the lodge where my wife and little 10-week-old daughter are. Do you know what? Down at Upton Lakes, I've had an alright time. I'm not sure if combining a holiday with the family and fishing is something that's ideal if the family aren't into the fishing. Because I felt guilty about putting my time in on the bank, but then I haven't really made the most of the fact that there's a fishing lake on my doorstep, so it's been a bit of a strange one. Do you know what? It would really work for some families, I'm sure. But yeah, I think I'd probably keep my fishing holidays separate to my family in future, and then have a family holiday as well, just to keep them happy. But been enjoyable. I'm going to go and try and find Matt now, see what he's up to. But yeah, I've done a lot of fishing, that's for sure. Cheers. Oh dear, right, that's the end of back of the landing net for today. I've caught up with Matt. I don't know what he's been doing, but yeah. So, have you enjoyed being back out again, getting out, doing a bit more fishing?
No.
Oh, are you going to be coming out with us soon, sometime?
Probably not.
When it warms up?
No.
He had a bit of a problem. Is your bag didn't dissolve, did it?
No, I need to change the cling film on that, to be honest.
Yeah, his cling film bag didn't dissolve, but oh well. I'll see you next time back at the landing net. I don't know.
He's maybe another few years.
Yeah, lovely. See you again. Bye.